everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today I'm sharing a card tutorial with you. This is a sneak peek because this stamp set won't be available till September 1st when the catalog comes out, but I absolutely love this stamp set, and I've just been playing a lot with it, and I just thought I'd share this card with you. I love this card. This is probably one of my favorite cards I've made because of the dimension, and it's just so pretty. I love this set. So this is what I'm sharing today. So let's go ahead and get started. Now I'm using our embossing paste. This is new and it's in our annual catalogs, but it's new to Stampin' Up. I've seen it used different brands, but I really love this, and you don't have to use very much. And then it comes with a pack of tools. Of course, you have to purchase them separately, but there are, I believe, 4 in there. I don't know where I put my pack, but I think there's 4 different tools in it, and I'm going to use this one right here. And then I'm going to use some of our re-inker, and this one is Sahara sand that I'm using for this project. You're going to need a piece of, I'm using the Whisper White Thick, and I went ahead and scored. It's 8.5 by 5.5, and just scored at 4 1/4. And I'm not gonna fold it yet because it's easier to do all the embossing and stuff when it's laying flat. And then I'm going to use this mat that I got. This is just a craft mat that I've had for like years. And I'm just going to use this to protect my surface and to mix the paste on. I'm going to color it with the re-inker. And then we're using our decorative masks that we have. It comes in a pack of 4. I'm using the brick for this. And you've probably seen a card I made with this one, and then it has these clouds and these little diamonds. But I thought the brick was really pretty, and I've been wanting to use that, so that's what I'm using for this project. Okay, so here is the Painted Harvest stamp set. It's gorgeous, and it's so pretty, and it is 2-step stamping. So we're going to do that. First, we're going to go ahead and do the embossing paste because it takes a minute to dry. So we're going to go ahead and do that and then set it aside, and I'll show you how to do the daisy. Alright, so let's get started with the paste, and I'm just going to use a tiny bit because you really don't need much. I love using this. It's so much fun. So I'm just going to use that tiny bit right there. And make sure you seal up your jar really quickly because it will dry. It dries pretty fast. And I'm going to just use 1 dot of the re-inker. And this is just to color. You can use whatever color you like. This is just to color the embossing paste. So this is more than enough for that area that we're going to do, and we're not going to do the whole area. I'm just going to do a section of it, and you're going to just do it really thin. So I'm going to set it on here. I'm not even going to use any tape or anything on it. I'm just going to hold it on here, and I'm just lining this edge with the edge that I'm going to fold, and I'm just going to take it and just start running it down here. I want it to kind of be almost like an L shape, a backwards L. I don't want like it to be just straight. It just gives it a little bit more interest. So I'm just doing a small area. And like I said, this is more than enough for this. And I'm just going to peel it off. And there you have it. So now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to really quickly, I got some water here, and I've got also some baby wipes, and I'm going to clean this really quickly. I don't want it to get on dry on my mat or on my mask because it does dry fairly quickly. So let me clean this up really quickly, and then I'll just go to the sink and wash it off when I'm done here. But I just want to get the most of it off. So remember to do that when you're working on your project, because you don't want to ruin your mask. You want to be able to keep using it, and you don't want the embossing paste on it. Alright, so that's that. Now let's just scoot this out of the way and let it dry for a few minutes. And I'll get this out of here. And we'll use some regular Whisper White to stamp our daisy here. Or not daisy, I keep saying daisy, it's a sunflower. I'm going to use crushed curry and chocolate chip. You can use any colors on this. I was playing with it, and look at this one. I did this, and it's super pretty and bold. I wanted something softer for this card, so I didn't use that, but you can mix a bunch of different colors. I'm still playing with it to see which ones I really like, but it's really, really pretty. Alright, so the first one I'm going to stamp is going to be the crushed curry. And then there are some, I always follow these three little bold ones that are right there, and I'm just going to go over it with the second one here. I just pick an area that stands out to you, and I can't look over this, so I'm going to try to do it the best I can here. And then that's that. And then I'm going to use, you can even double stamp this. I can stamp it again with the, let's do it. I already cut one out, so let's go ahead and do it, and I'm going to show you what I mean. So you can stamp it twice, and it'll make it like a bigger flower and a little bit more dimension. You don't even have to follow the exact, but see what I mean? And then I'll show you the one I already cut out. I didn't want you to watch me have to cut it out. So here's the other one. This is going to dry a little bit lighter. So here's the other one that I created. So you see the difference in the two. And then I'm going to use some early espresso for the centerpiece, which I forgot to pull out here. So let me grab it really quick. Alright, I'm just going to put it on this one that's handy. And just use a little bit darker. And anyway, I used the soft, not chocolate chip with this. I messed this one up. So let me show you again here really quick, because I thought I have the chocolate chip out here, but that's to stamp the sentiment. And I totally forgot. Let me clean these off. I have my thing right here. I used the soft suede. I was wondering why this looked so much darker than the first one that I did. So let me show you it with the soft suede. So use the crushed curry. That looks too dark to me. So there's the crushed curry, and then here's the soft suede. You're going to like this one better. I think that one was just way too dark, but I wanted to show you the difference. See, look at that. Much, much better. And then I'm going to use the early espresso for the little center. And hopefully I'll get it centered. Oh, it's not perfect, but I can't look over it. If you can look over it, it's going to look much better. You're going to be able to center it. But I want to show you here. Okay, look at the difference between the two. I love the soft suede. It's much better with the crushed curry. So you see how I got off right there with the center. But if you're looking over it, it's easy to get centered. I'll show you this one again. Alright, so that's the beautiful sunflower that we have. And let's go ahead and stamp our leaves really quickly. Let me bring this back in, and I'll use the same piece for the leaves. So I'm going to use some wild wasabi for the first layer. And I'm going to do 2 of them. They look so real, these leaves. I really like it. And then the garden green. Once again, I'm going to try to line these upright because I can't look over it. I don't know if I'm on top of it or not. Oh, I did pretty good there. Let's try this one too. Oh yeah, not too bad for not looking over the top. I just don't like to get my head in the video. Alright, so I had to fussy cut this one. It only takes a minute. I love the dimension it brings to it, being that you can pop it up, and then I'm not going to show you that part. I'm going to use the punch. We have the leaf punch that coordinates with this. It does come as a bundle. So you get the leaf punch and the Painted Harvest in the bundle. Okay, so let me punch out the first one here. And so then I have your leaves. And I'll do this one too. I love that we're getting punches back. Okay, so there you have it, those 2, and then we have the sunflower here. Okay, let's see, is this dry? It's pretty dry. And then we're ready to go ahead and stamp our sentiment. Once again, I'm going to use the chocolate chip for that. I messed up on that other one. I knew I had the chocolate chip out for something. Alright, so I'm going to stamp the sentiment down at the bottom here in the corner. Yep. There we go. And then we're ready to put the sunflower on. I'm going to just use some snail for the leaves. And then the leaves that I'm doing, I'm going to kind of do this kind of again in an L shape. So I'm going to put one here. I'm not going to push it down real till I get my sunflower in place. I'm using dimensionals for the sunflower. So let me get the dimensionals on the back of that. I like to use every bit of scrap I have. Why not, right? Okay, and then this one I'm going to put right there. I think I'm going to have to move this up a little bit. Let's do it this way. And then I can stick the leaves under. There, and then this one. Just like that. You can even step this up a little bit, and you can use some watercoloring around here. Maybe a little bit of, I don't know, blue or something like that. I don't know. You can step it up, but I love that the simplicity of this. So there they are, and you know, all of them are going to look a little bit different because how you do your embossing, but I absolutely love this stamp set, and this is one of my favorite cards. I don't know, I love fall, so maybe that's why, but it's so quick and easy and simple, and yet it's really pretty. I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. If you need any supplies, you can go to my blog at stampingwithamore.com. Remember, this set is not available till September 1st, but put it on your wish list, and then you can get it September 1st. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will catch you in the next one. I'll see you later. Bye.